Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hello, peoples. Welcome to Sharp Ends. Five knives of the apocalypse. What does that mean? That means to me, like, what five knives would I grab if I was running out the door, everything was going to crap, and I wanted some knives to survive with, both in a self-defense as well as camping, bushcrafting, and urban survival or forest survival, any kind of situation I might need a knife. What were the five knives that I would grab in my go bag? It was really hard decision for me because I've probably got 150 or 200 knives. I ended up only picking one pocket knife, and that one is rather aggro, and the rest are what I would think I would need for fixed blades for every occasion. So I'm going to go ahead and get into those five knives, and kind of describe what my thinking pattern for those were. And this is also an all call. If anyone else who makes their own content sees this video, please go ahead and feel free to respond to it and comment with your own take on this video. I would love to see what you have. Tag me. That would be awesome too. Hey, smash that like button. Leave a comment. It really helps the channel as always. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. So, first off, what do I need to just generally cook with? I was like, you know what? I might need to cook. So what would that knife be? And a really practical solution for me would be the Creeley. I was about to call this the Omnivore, but this is the TJ Schwartz Overland, and Magna Cut. I think this might have been one of the very first knives in Magna Cut I ever got. And TJ Schwartz is a guy in Pennsylvania. I really appreciate his stuff, and I really like him. I really like his stuff. Yeah, he's a great guy. So, came with this Kydex sheath. This is very utilitarian. It's not only going to be able to, with this big jimping here, nice, it's a saber grind, so it will be able to make a fire, will be able to make feather sticks, but because it has some relief here with the hand, I will be able to cut down on some food and cut some things, utilitarian type knife. So this knife for me screams, around the campfire, making some food. This is the knife I want. Also fits really nice in the pocket. I have it set it up for left pocket carry because usually when I'm around the campsite, or for on my belt, it's usually when I'm around the campsite, I carry a couple of knives, even 3 knives, and I like to carry this one in my left pocket, as my cooking knife. Cool. So there we go. There's one of them. So carpentry, I might need to make some spears. I might need to do some bushcraft. I might need to make some traps, shave some things, make some pegs, things like that. For me, I think it's a no-brainer. Bark River Forest, absolutely great little Scandi guy, and kind of got like a puka feel to it as well. Nice big fat handle here, and this is a Scandivex, so Scandi convex grind combination, and this knife just shaves so nicely. Again, this is Magna Cut. I think in a survival situation like this, Magna Cut is really going to shine. So, and with a carpentry knife like this, it's going to be really good. Don't know what the HRC on this is. I hope though it's a little bit lower, because in a survival situation like this, I don't want this to chip out, and I would want this to be just, I would give up some edge retention for some blade geometry, stability, edge stability, stuff like that. This would also be fairly easy to maintain and keep sharp. So that is the Forest from Bark River. Really like this knife. I'm not really going in an order here. I'm just kind of going down the line. So very good knife company, very good guy. This is the Hawk. This is actually a collaboration with, I believe, Gabe from Last Huntsman Outdoors, but if I am wrong, I am so sorry. This knife is really utilitarian, and it's a full flat grind Nitro V, which is in the family of steels that I really like. This will be fairly stainless, easy to strop, and with Nitro V, 14C28N, those kind of knife steels, you can basically strop it on your pants legs and it will stay sharp. But very nice utility knife. Like if I found materials, plastic or rope or other stuff I needed to cut through and cut up, this is the knife I would reach for. I like this Hawk's, this Warren type shaped blade with a little bit of belly. Just very, very good at what it does. And the taco sheath is one of my favorites, comes with it. And look, it's all open here, so any kind of debris is going to go out. but it fully protects it. Just a great sheath too, and a great guy to support. So definitely check out Very Good Knife Company. He's got a number of models. He has drops every single week. Very affordable in my estimation too. Well worth supporting. And then next, this is the big dog, big bushcraft knife that I would want. I know I've been featuring this a lot on my channel lately, but the Laotian Knives Bush Dog in A2 is just really phenomenal. Saber grind, works really well. A little bit of a sharpening choil. Ergos on this are incredible. I just did a full review on this. There are some marks and nicks on here because I do use this knife and I love this knife. I need to take it camping more. Only got it recently. I skipped out on my fall camping trip because there's just too much going on in my life. Am I right? Life? Busy? But I need to get out there and touch some green again. So this is this Laotian. I don't know when he's coming out with another one. It really depends on the dealers when they do it. He told me that he's thinking of even expanding, which would be great because that would hopefully mean that we'd have more Laotian knives coming out. So yeah, definitely take a look at that if you haven't already. And then finally, my fifth knife. I was looking through all my pocket knives. I felt like the fixed blade that I had here really covered everything. I almost threw in, because I just wanted to support him some more, one of the waxed wing small in pocket carries, but I didn't. I wanted to go with something, and then I was also like, I can't believe I don't have an LT Wright knife on here, and so I almost went with something like the Daily Carry, which would be a really nice utilitarian knife. So if I went with 6-7 knives, sorry guys, I don't know if you know what that means or not. If you don't worry about it. So if I went with 6-7 knives, I would go with I would include the LT Wright Daily Carry, and I would also include the waxed wing Chitin, or their Aspen, his Aspen. Trevor from also Pennsylvania makes great knives. So I didn't. What I did include though was perhaps one of the most aggro knives. I was like, I need something for self-defense. What's something that I can pull out of my pocket, open, and it might intimidate someone to leave me the hell alone? Obviously for self-defense. So that would be the Microtech Stitch. Great name. I think this is also made in Pennsylvania. This is the M390 version. I don't know how well a side opening automatic would really do in a survival situation. Would this get gummed up a lot? I mean, I'd have to take care of it, but this is an aluminum body. The spring, would that go bad eventually? I really don't know if this is a bad choice. You could easily convince me of that. But if I did pull this out in a situation and it just flew open like that, chances are, as long as a gun wasn't involved, guy would have second thoughts about bothering me, right? And it has a nice amount of grip, and I just haven't shown this knife on this channel in a long time. And I do have a lot of side opening automatics, just kind of moved away from them on my channel. It doesn't mean I don't still love them. I've got a lot of Protex as well, but this guy here just makes me happy. Yeah, I mean, I think I could defend myself with that as long as I wasn't too much of a dumbass. What do you guys think? What are your 5 knives? So again, the categories I had would be kitchen, bushcraft or carpentry, utility knife, all around big boy bushcraft knife, self-defense. Those were my 5 categories. So I'd love to hear what you guys would pick, if any of these would be the same, or if you think I'm just totally off my rocker with any of these choices. I'd really appreciate, and let me know. And if you want to throw in a 6-7 as well, go ahead. I won't tell anyone. All right, bye guys. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. As always, thank you to my Patreon supporters. I'll see you next time on Sharp Ends. Bye-bye now.